Hey, this me Wii remote. And then plug this thing in. There's Succubus. Oh, first try. Let's fucking go. Well, that's not good. I need to be standing on this guy? I forget. More importantly, when am I supposed to stand up? Ow. Hmm. Am I maybe supposed to be facing the other way? Because if I'm standing too far back, then he just says, uh-uh. Huh. I guess we just go do this the normal way then. It's not that even... It's not even that big of a zip. But yeah, I've forgotten the setup. Dude, I love it. Oh, it did. I was like, why can I not do things on Rainwave? Let the Ayers rock take the strain. Yeah, that zip from earlier just takes you to the second room in the chapel. Brings you to this room with the big flaming skull. So it's not the biggest shortcut in the world, but it'd still be nice to remember exactly how to do it. But for now, it's time to pet the kitty. Emulation for body and smallest, biggest shortcut. I still don't know how to do that one in the arena where you've got to backdash and turn into a bat at a specific spot on the wall. Never understood how to do that one. Oh, I have a couple songs on my request line from last time. Wait, no, I need to go that way. Oh shit. No. Damn it. Shouldn't have tried that. That delicious pudding. So now I'm stuck in this here wall. Le squish. Yeah, up in this room up here is where you do the one zip that I don't understand. Again, you have to like backdash and transform into a bat. In a way that puts you into the wall. And yeah, I just don't get how to do it. Okay, that other gargoyle is too high to interfere with me. And here's our boss. First phase is really one of the only things I can think of where I wish I had audio cues instead of playing with headphones on while listening to Rainwave. Because when he teleports in, he'll say something that gives away what pattern of projectiles he's gonna throw. But then you just sit here and spam the attack button until you kill him. And then he becomes an Eldritch Abomination. When you have a giant holy sword You can kind of just do that. And what do you know? There's a race channel. There's some really, really strange zips in this game. I'm late to ready up because I'm killing Andariel in Diablo 2. You're good, dude. That does make me jealous, though. And that is how you get an ending in Aria of Sorrow. It's not the true ending, but it's an ending. Oh, did I not bring my drink in here? Son of a bitch, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. And yes, I did just leave my drink sitting out on the counter. Oh god, I'm already in Marrakesh? No. If anything, I wanted to play, like, the very beginning level. So this bridge is broken. That guy can't fix it because he lost his hammer. And I don't remember where the hammer is. Never mind, it's right there in the first house I looked for it. Have it fixed in no time at all, huh? Yep, true enough. I got my ass kicked. Just walk around with my guard up the whole time. Okay, we got some bandage. Thankfully, these guys can't, like, jump across the screen at you. You do have to be pretty close. And then it's just simply block their attack, counterattack pretty quickly afterwards. And I don't think these guys can attack vertically. No, they can't. Okay, wasn't ready for that one. See, Telomorph popped up in the channel. Very nice. You just had a... My guy just standing there looking. There's Moneypenny. There's M. Give him the plans. Don't touch that, he says. Kaboom! And there's a pearl. I forget what exactly that does, but it does do something. There's a gun. Electrifying keychain. That's all you get from him. And a first aid kit. And finally... have a man get eaten by a couch. That's the first section of the game. I'm not playing anything past this right now. Kurdistan is kind of involved. It's a long fetch quest. A lot of what you have to do in James Bond 007 can be summed up pretty much as just a big fetch quest. Kurdistan and Marrakesh are both big long fetch quests that have some combat mixed in. The levels after that are definitely more combat focused. Also, enemies start carrying guns. Character I'm thinking of. Let's double check the randomizer page. Okay, there still have been no updates. I don't have the speed demos on this character. Huh. Thought I did. Oh well. Nice change of pace, I guess. This is a very green gravity suit. The one and only Green Kitty. Yeah. See if anything has happened on YouTube since the last time I looked. Nate from the internet making knives. That's always good. Everything else was there the last time I looked. There's a lot of people streaming right now. Well, I've still been getting back into the swing of things with Morrowind. earlier today before I got together with Punk. I had finished up a second line of quests for the Fighters Guild with one of my characters. I want to become very, very familiar with that game before I try to play it without cheats. Because, like, Skyrim, I am pretty confident in my gameplay in that game. Especially with the Daggerfall mod. Yeah, it's a mod. Which I still think is just the greatest damn thing. I actually recently saw update videos for Skywind and Skyblivion. And Skyblivion is actually releasing later this year. So I'm very excited for that. I think the biggest thing that's holding... Well, one of the things that's holding back Skywind, and I think one of the things that they're still working on for Skyblivion, is nav meshing. You know, just laying out areas where NPCs can walk. They say it's an easy skill to pick up, but I don't think they want a caveman like me working on a game like that. Something that's been a labor of love for years and years, and I come in and just fuck something up. But still, Skyblivion is very interesting to me. Being able to play through Oblivion in Skyrim's engine would be very nice. Anyways, I will be right back. All right. Get the Wii Remote turned back on. Click the favorites button in my request line. We are good to go. You know, an idle child is here as well. Nice. Yeah, it's not really been a lot that's gone on this past week for me to really talk about. I mean, anymore, I intentionally have a very short memory when it comes to things that happen at work because 9 times out of 10, they're not really that interesting, and I don't really have really great stories about stupid customers anymore. I mean, I guess there was this guy that came in and was asking for a specific kind of liquor, but I told him it's like, dude, we have a third-party vendor that comes in and deals with that, and I don't know when they come in. It's like your best bet would be to ask one of the managers up front, and I don't even know if they know. And I guess there was a little bit of a hubbub over the past couple of days because for whatever reason we didn't have any eggs. But like that's it. I think it probably has to do with the fact that they changed a lot of people's shifts that were coming in at 3 p.m. and now they're coming in at 12:30. I mean, other than that, it's been, a lot of random YouTube videos. Again, been watching a number of cooking videos. And apart from that, I mean, there's like some pro wrestling podcasts that I listen to, but I don't listen to them to find out what's going on in the current product. Here we go. Three, two, one, go! I mean, the main reason that I listen to a lot of the pro wrestling podcasts and watch videos on the subject is the history of pro wrestling. That's what's more interesting to me than the current product. Even though I hear for at least one of the current companies, business has been picking up lately. But again, it's still like a fraction of the audience that they used to have back when I started watching. But yeah, like hearing about, old stories from like the 70s and the 80s in pro wrestling is really the fun stuff for me. 4268. Even stuff into like the early 90s is still kind of interesting to hear about. But I also intentionally don't talk about pro wrestling a lot on this channel because it is an exceptionally niche subject. And I just have so little connection to what's currently going on TV. Although there was that one time, like, how long ago was this have been? It had to have been at least 10 years ago, where I went to a TV taping for the smaller company called Ring of Honor. And the way they shot their television, they shot like 3 weeks of TV all in one night. So I got to be in the crowd on their TV for 3 full weeks. And I'm actually like fairly front and center in one of the crowd shots during an in-ring talking segment. But I don't remember when it was. And I'm pretty sure their video backlog is behind a paywall now. Wow. My ability to convince Samus to spin jump is already not good. Something else I've been catching on YouTube that's more interesting is Patrician TV, the guy that did the like the 8-hour-long Morrowind video that got me to buy the game. Currently he's just doing research, but he's planning on making a big Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas video. And it's kind of been interesting to watch the research process for some of these long-form analysis videos that I like so much. Not even gonna bother. It's been reminding me of trying to get Fallout 3 or New Vegas working on my current computer, and it's just a hard no for Fallout 3. So I get the feeling I'm going to need to get a boatload of mods in order to get that game running on my laptop. But the other thing is, I'm also not really like that big of a fan of Fallout 3 or New Vegas. So well, shit, that really sucks. My entry to the series was Fallout 4. And then the only other game from the series that I'd really like to play again, or play more of, might be Fallout 1. Like, I might want to do another speed run of it, just because I still have notes. And it's a really easy speed run, and it's like 10 minutes. I also have two Fallout 2 and Fallout Tactics, because they were both like dirt cheap on Steam. I also have the Fallout game that no one wants to talk about, which is Brotherhood of Steel on PS2. And I've only played that game long enough to know that I don't completely hate the base gameplay. Because the base gameplay reminds me a lot of, like, Hunter the Reckoning. And I really liked Hunter the Reckoning. But I'm sure it falls off quick. Because no one has anything good to say about Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. The only problem with Fallout 4 is it's a massive game. So I'd have to delete so many other games in order to get that running. You know, I don't really feel like uninstalling Skyrim. Because, once again, still having fun with the Daggerfall mod. Like, the last character that I put through that mod was a Khajiit. And I wanted to go for an unarmed build. Well, it turns out an unarmed build in that mod is not really that great. And for whatever reason, I wasn't getting, like, experience in my armor class. And I wasn't really getting a whole lot of levels through archery. I guess I should say I wasn't getting a lot of experience through archery or for destruction magic. So I ended up getting through that mod at, like, level 3? Like, level 3 or level 4? And even when I've got cheats on, I'm used to getting, like, 10 more levels than that. by the time I'm ready to start up the main game of Skyrim, yeah, I'm usually at like level 15 or 16. I don't want that. And I doubt it's gonna happen at this point, but man, I really wish that the guy that made the Daggerfall mod would have had some people helping him out so he could have maybe fleshed it out a little bit more. But having just the main story of Daggerfall in Skyrim's engine is enough for me. It's a really good story. Whoops. But yeah, still very much looking forward to Skywind and Skyblivion. And it's only a matter of months before Skyblivion comes out. I think that should be like in the summer? So yeah. Exciting. One of these days I need to try to actually get Oblivion set up for controller. Because the first time I played through it, well, the first couple times I played through it was with keyboard mouse. Really, I only played through the main quest, Shivering Isles DLC, Knights of the Nine, and the arena. So there's still a lot of stuff in Oblivion that I have yet to do for the first time, but I am a caveman, so I like the way that Skyrim plays. And I've been rewatching that video that I posted in my Discord about the arcade game Lucky and Wild. Something that I did not catch the first time I watched that video, the first time I watched the stream, that I only caught like a day or two ago when I was rewatching it, is the voice actor that plays both of the main characters also did the voice for Dracula in Symphony of the Night. Which I was kind of, on one hand, I was surprised to hear. But on the other hand, it's like, oh, well, it is Konami. So, makes a little bit more sense from a logistics standpoint, I guess. Oh, wow. Idle Child's out already. Dang. Feels bad. Give me my W. Yeah, such is life when, you know, Twitch and YouTube are your primary sources of entertainment. Samus, stand the fuck up and shoot! Jesus! But a lot of issues there. Good thing I don't have to worry about this being a good run. Oh yeah, in addition to that Lucky and Wild stream, Murphigator also did another installment of his Belt Fighter Academy where he was talking about beat 'em ups from the Sega Master System. Oh boy. I don't know if Master System was the ideal console to have beat 'em ups on. It's just it's not fluid enough for that. I mean, even the Sega Genesis, you know, outside of like Streets of Rage, there aren't too many like really great beat 'em ups. There's good ones, don't get me wrong, but there's not a lot of really great ones that would pique my interest, for example. Really, the only reason I played through Streets of Rage 2 was because I had that X-Men arcade ROM hack. Just get the feeling like more time and polish went into like platformers on the Genesis. And I haven't played any of the Phantasy Star games, so I can't really talk about their RPGs. I did just get Best Crabs, though. So it's time to celebrate with a power bomb. I do kind of like how this character just, like, launches herself backwards with the Shine Spark. Okay. Of course. Of course. Should have him now. Yep. Actually nailed him with the X Factors, but everything besides that was kind of shit. Didn't even get health bombed either. It's on 35 energy and I didn't get health bombed. Is the cutoff 30? Oh, missed it. This song is reminding me of that one. I think it's a Mega Man 5 ROM hack where they only allow you to use one specific weapon throughout the entire game. It was a while ago I saw someone streaming it. Oh, that's right. It was Murph making one of his friends play it. That's right. And it's possible, but it's very difficult. It's not something that I think I'd ever try. Mostly because I'm not really familiar with Mega Man 5. I think the only time I've beaten that game is with save states. Yes, back in the good old days of playing an emulator on a keyboard before I had even a USB controller or an adapter. It was because of that, because I was playing on a keyboard instead of with a controller, that I remember saying that I liked Metroid Fusion more than Super Metroid because of that. Because Metroid Fusion, being a Game Boy Advance game, you have two less buttons to worry about. And so, because of the emulator, you could only ever have like 3 buttons pressed at the same time. And sometimes, even in casual Super Metroid, feels like you need to have like 4 buttons pressed. This was also over 10 years ago before I learned the speed run. Now, I think it's probably been like over 10 years since the last time I played Fusion. I don't know, I may need to do that again at some point. Because Fusion is a very fun game. I just remember one section I found very difficult because I just didn't know where to go. And it wasn't because I wasn't playing Super Metroid hard enough. Which is the hint that I gave my brother when he first played Fusion. Meaning you've got to bomb everything, you've got to bomb every tile, you've got to shoot every tile. You just have to know that the path that you're looking for is pretty much right in front of you. It's just well hidden. Oh, come on. I've kind of been thinking about doing another FF6 randomizer run. My usual Kefka at Narsh. Mostly because I kind of want to play through that game again with goofy characters. But again, lately it's just been a matter of trying to find the time to do it. And a lot of times when I've been coming home from work, it's just been, you know, put on a YouTube video and lay down in bed. And I wake up a couple hours later and it's like, well, almost wish that I hadn't have woken up at that point, because then it's like, well, now I'm not going to get great sleep, like a great amount of sleep before I have to wake up to go to work. So, still trying to find that balance. God, shoot down, please. Damn it. Whatever, he's dead now. Ugh. Yeah, we'll Firebat taken first with a 47.05. GG. And Tillamorph right behind him with a 47.10. GG. Very close. It'd be a hell of a side-by-side to watch. Yeah, the only time I'm ever in a close race is with my other VODs. Something about that whole practicing thing that I don't do. It's because of little bullshit like that. Not being able to make certain jumps. Not holding the damn jump button long enough. Because I think I made it. At least we nailed the jump. This is not going to be a good time. I can already tell this is not going to be a good time. Ah. At least we got through on the first try. Boing.
God damn it.
Oh, gross. I'm not even gonna cut the one with this run. This has just been bad. Yeah, there is no way. Multiple minutes worth of just fuck ups. Okay. 56:39. Not as bad as I was thinking. I guess we did start a couple minutes later. Shoutouts to Firebat Fighting and Dariel, I guess. So this should still be a 58. It's going to be a high one, though. But at least it's still going to be a 58. I was really just looking at my actual clock down in the bottom right of my screen. But I already didn't remember that we did start a little bit late. Get this run over with. 58:52. Yo, what's up, Firebat? Thanks for the race. Ugh. Still, still minutes worth of fuck ups. Oh god, that's a dry spot on that marker. Ugh. Punch. Hey, Telemorph, thank you for the GG. I will never be able to get a better Crocomire time. One good thing is, we got third place. Haha! Thanks for playing. Air Force! Okay. Now what? Oh, wow. That's impressive. That is very impressive. Yeah, I was about to say, because I know at least ACM, been watching him racing for years. Same with Andy, but to a slightly lesser extent. Oh. Make sure my knees still work. Oh, there we go. Is there actually anything on Super Nintendo I feel like playing right now? You know what? I don't think there is. I think I'm just going to go with an old standby. Which means I need to find my notes. There they are. Right under my notes on how to do the fortification glitch in Skyrim. This way? This way. I think I need to write down on this page which BIOS I'm using. Just so at least that's consistent. Or I could just remember to always use the one that has 2.00 in parentheses afterwards. I almost wish I knew more about what these things actually did. Well, let's go with this one. I always know that it's one of those three. I don't think I have a spot in my video from way back when that shows which BIOS file I was using. And if it does, it was probably not in a good enough resolution to actually be able to read fine print. Let's move that slightly closer so I can see it from over here. I know I usually don't get that checking disk screen. Especially since I was already on the intro cutscene. No, I was already on the title screen. What the fuck am I talking about? I already pushed the wrong button. Launch StarCraft with SNES 9X open, the emulator throws an error and can't draw games anymore. Dang. That sucks. Does it work? Like, does it work after a reset? Or do you have to, like, reset your whole computer? Or do you just have to re-download SNES 9X? Oh, okay. There we go. This room actually has pretty good music. It's a shame that it's like such a short loop, though. I think I remember Diablo 2 doing that at one time. And we need button number 8. Should be the lips. Smooch. That's number 7. Uh, 10? Two. I don't see these rooms too much. I think I may actually um, pause in the room just before the room I'm going to. Dig through my notes and find out which buttons I'm able to press in that room. There's still a couple of rooms that I have never been to in this game. They are very far down the line. And at least one, if not two of them, are instant game over rooms. Instant game over rooms that count towards your completion percentage, by the way. So you have to get neck deep into this game multiple times just to get sent back to the beginning. That's why I have never liked the idea of 100% rooms. 100% rooms, 100% gags. Alright. This is the room I was thinking about exploring a little bit. So this is 15C. Beach at night. Okay, so I can't hit button 4 and I can't hit button 8. And then button 5 will take me to the room I want to go to. It's the Star Bus! Get on, kid. Pick up a 100% gag. Fish. Board the fish. Rocket-powered fish. 100% gags is tough. I only like gagging a little bit. Oh, man. I'm controlling myself. I'm trying very hard not to say that's what she said, but, you know, I just said it. Upside down martini glass. Gives us the puppy bus. Puppy bus doesn't even open up, actually. Like, the door didn't even open. Only now just seeing that. I will come back for 6. Because it's a cameo instead of another goofy vehicle. It's Santa! Bet you didn't think that's what Santa's sleigh looked like. Alright, and this next one's not going to make sense because we're not going to be able to hear what the character is saying. But it's the devil, and he's laughing at something. Hold on, I'm gonna take my headphones off, and I'm gonna turn my volume on my TV up a little bit and see what he actually says. It just says, waiting for a bus at the beach? Your reasoning is unfathomable. That's my volume button. Gotta love that shit. Oh yeah, I think the star, the fish, and the puppy bus are all in the end credits. So we'll get to see them. It's just, I don't usually stop on this screen. And yes, the replay value in this game is kind of incredible. It takes so long to go through this game and see as much as you can once. And then in order to do 100% runes or 100% gags, again, you have to go through till you're neck deep in the game, like 3 more times at least. So, it's unfortunate. Because there's just a lot of stuff you don't get to see. It's kind of like what I would say that this game is a lot like being lost in a museum. Because sometimes in order to get to new and interesting stuff, you kind of have to walk around in the same exhibits that you've already been to a couple times. And it's like, okay, well, this isn't really interesting anymore. I just want to get through to the stuff I haven't seen yet. Alright, let's start down at 12. I still have so many questions about this city that's down at the bottom of the screen there. Like, did they build this thing? Is this a UFO? It's coming to terrorize the people in this city? UFOs just putting on a light show for him. That. Oh man, that reminds me of fucking Animusic 2. Opens and closes with extraterrestrial light shows. I think Animusic 2, I think both the Animusic videos are probably on YouTube. If not, then like the individual videos are. So I've seen them up. Yeah, Animusic is good stuff. Ooh. Okay, so that was 8. I need to jump ahead to 5. Because button 6 is just the devil again. Designed for lightning dinosaurs, engineered to last. Two and then 1, and then button 10. And that one jumps over to come get you. A little bit of glitchiness on the bottom right as well. And the eyeball button. If I'm remembering right, 11 is the last button? Yes. I should probably put like a little star or something next to these numbers in this grid that I've got to just let me know it's the last one. And the fucking elevators. At least it's just push up twice. It is kind of mean that they have these rooms look exactly the same. But they are in fact different rooms. And that does it. Dude, how many other people on Twitch can say they save the internet on a somewhat regular basis? GG. I'm here because I support the internet. The internet can be a fantastic service. It's just... there's some people out there that just don't know how to use it properly. Why was the star circle not centered on the design? It was off by a couple pixels. I'm now wondering if Vim's Lair is a one-stop shop for being able to play this game. I know they've got emulators for it. They also have the Panic ROM. I don't know if they have BIOS files here. But you can at least get a Sega emulator that does Sega CD games at vim.net, as well as the ROM for Panic. Maybe the emulators actually come with BIOS files. See, we don't see that flying horse a whole lot, or the helicopter characters. Like, 'cause their room is just somewhere the hell else. A lot of these characters are from like a Scooby-Doo hallway. Has characters going in one door and out the other. And a lot of these really weird characters don't show up. And that red guy's got fucking problems. There's the genie. And there's the puppy bus. And there's the fish bus. Oh, do we not get the star? I thought we got the star. And these bigger characters, I've been thinking about doing a route that takes me off to their room. Oh, there's the star. Why isn't he with the other buses? I say. So we've got lightning dinosaurs, all genies, all booby traps. And those are the only ones that I've mapped out. As thoroughly as I have. I still say that all booby traps is the longest run of this game that I'd be willing to do and submit to speedrun.com. Because even that takes like 30 to 40 minutes. I am nowhere near as familiar with that route as I am with lightning dinos. And again, I've gotten lightning dinos broken down to a grid of numbers. That's a 4x6 grid. 4 across and 6 down. And again, I'm counting the buttons from top left going to the bottom right. Yeah, imagine trying to boot up Netflix and your TV just vomits on you. Still an incredibly poignant story to this game. And I am hoping that that's the right word that I want to use in that situation. Oh, I pressed B. Don't press B. I want to say the room with like those bigger characters is surprisingly close to the beginning. But yeah, there's also a couple of things in this game that you could possibly get in trouble for. Like in the there's a room with a potion machine. You visit that room both as the kid and the dog. And if you drink the wrong potion, regardless of which character it is, they will grow boobs. And that's just a little troublesome. Oh, give me Zelda 2 Link. Give me this race channel. It's a very red Various suit. I need to find that old Let's Play of Panic. It's a guy on YouTube and Twitch, actually. Goes by Frankomatic. I think he's Franco OGT on Twitch. I've found out about a number of strange video games because of his channel. I think between Frankomatic, Deceased Crab, and Armored Chocobo, I think those guys are responsible for me knowing about some of my favorite obscure video games. And some that aren't as obscure. I'm pretty sure all three of them are still doing stuff on YouTube. I think Frankomatic might be more just on Twitch anymore, but maybe I'm not looking hard enough. Also, I wonder if this song is gonna get my audio nuked like it has in the past. It's funny because someone used to use the intro to this song as like the intro to one of their video series. Series? Sure, whatever. I think I'm gonna catch myself a quick bite to eat before the race gets going. So I'll be back in just a little bit. All right. What video games do I have in this dumb little stack here? We've got Drakengard on PS2, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, it's my DVD copy of Animusic too. Hey, I was just talking about that. It's my copy of Morrowind. That, unfortunately, I would need to buy a new Xbox for. It's my copy of Kingsfield 2. And my copy of Odin's Sphere. Well, I peeled the price sticker off of San Andreas, so I have no idea how much I paid for that. The Odin's Sphere was $8. Oh, this is not the case for Kingsfield 2, obviously, because it's a PS2 case. Paid $10 for Morrowind, $7 for Drakengard. And the case that I'm using to house my copy of Kingsfield 2... Oh, man. G1 Jockey 3. A fucking horse racing game that is god-awful. Thankfully, I only paid $4 for it. But I also have since thrown away the disc. No longer own a physical copy of G1 Jockey 3. And I'm thankful for it. I think I was kind of hoping that it was going to be kind of an arcadey experience, but oh no. It has more in common with like a visual novel than an arcade horse racing game. Pretty sure that GTA San Andreas has better horse racing in it than G1 Jockey 3. And that's just betting on them. Yo, there's Nintoaster. Well, time to make my usual mistake and check social media. Hmm. Oh wow. Big crazy X Factor cover. Number 30 from 1988. That weird era of X Factor where Iceman is wearing a belt, and I never understood until recently what was up with that. Apparently it's because he started to lose control of his mutant powers, and he started to like... He started to become too icy and too frosty. Like it would get to the point where like he couldn't move anymore. Supporting the internet, your family will love you. Stupid food memes. $40 for a copy of the Aria of Sorrow manual? No thanks. The Gate of Saturn by Jofra Boschart from 1959, published in the Egyptian Arch Gnosis Volume 3 in 1984. It's a big, spooky-looking skull-shaped gateway. And a picture from Calvin and Hobbes, where Calvin is saying there's never enough time to do all the nothing you want. N.S. Khrushchev and F. Castro in a Birch Grove, painting by Marat Samsonov. Yeah, Marat Samsonov from 1963. So yeah, the majority of my Twitter feed is just artwork anymore, and I like it. Slowly but surely filtering out the rest of the crap, but you know. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm back just in time to hear the last handful of seconds of music from Metal Gear Solid on Game Boy Color. I'm pretty sure I own that game. Metal Gear is not exactly my franchise. There's a couple of games from the series that I like, or that I'd at least like to try out one day. The Game Boy Color one is short enough to be played in a single segment blind. If I'm remembering right, I saw someone play through it in like 5 or 6 hours. Whoops. Let's not copy and paste that a whole bunch of times. There we go. Tee hee. See if I can get my request of Kabuki Quantum Fighter music followed by a voted on Power Blade song. Or if someone's gonna outvote me. Nope. Hell yes. Oh my god. I feel like I always say it, but I absolutely love Power Blade. This is one of my all-time favorite NES games. There's just one jump in the game that is so incredibly difficult. Like, you've got to have your guy right on the last couple of pixels of the platform he's jumping off of. And then when I found out about the speedrun trick of right as you're entering the door to the boss room, you use one of your grenades and it instantly kills the boss, that made me like the game even more. Have good fun luck! Thank you, Firebat. Same to you. There's a chance I could get third place twice tonight. 3, 2, 1. Don't press B. Okay. I was more to myself than anyone else. $59.82. Nice. $43.58. We want that window and that window. Thank you. Not sure how I feel about chiptune double bass. Shit. What? Well, whatever. Give me my bombs. He ate one of those. A big bomb arrow. Yep. Silvers. I'm off to go fight Ganon now. Not good timing. Now I can't spin jump up. One dumb little claw got in the way. Thanks for the one super. The Goron tunic. So now I am very red. Okay. Like the ceiling or something there. It killed all of my momentum. Jump magic. I love that the item names for Zelda 2 Link are just pulled from every Zelda game. Bomb arrows and jump magic, the moon pearl. If I'm remembering right, at least as far as the Zelda games I've played, bomb arrows are only a thing if you, like, do them yourself. Okay, that was stupid. Like, they're not a drop or an item that you can get from a chest. Just had to have them both in hand in Link's Awakening. Possibly the Oracle games as well. I don't know, it's been a while since I've played Ages. Right into the soup. Bubbly hot brew. Slingshot. That one's from Zelda 64. There's like, yeah, they're pulling from like 4 or 5 different Zelda games for these item names, and I love it. Again, not clearing jumps by just a handful of pixels. It's kind of my trademark in this game at this point. Ice arrows. Sake, Link. Once again. And okay, crabs. And we got a cheeky power bomb drop from one of the key hunters, and I'm probably... Okay, good. Thought I might have been a little bit too low there.
Got him. He was coming in hot, too. You just show back up. Come on. Just need to hit him with 2. I'm pretty sure we did. Oh, yeah. And we got the turnaround. Oh my god, get in there. Missed the atomic. Want that energy, Link. Fucking moron. Last spike. Sora Tunic. Okay. Cool. Good fight. Hover boots. Should probably change this to the fairy magic, since that's what it is. Stood in the wrong spot. Help. Okay. Wasn't sure if that was too high up. I'm up here. That's too high up. Magic Cape. Good old upstab. I'm trying to remember if there's really only one good place to use upstab in Zelda 2. And it's in the final dungeon. It's only because they suddenly spawn a giant slime, like, right on top of you. Zelda 2. It's definitely a game I did not have an appreciation for until later in life, and I actually learned how to play it. And you're dead, sir. And there's Firebat taking first with a 47.59. GG. Get the jump. And there's Nintoaster finishing in second with a 49.01. GG. Drops are a bit concerning. I'll get out of here. I know I'm still good, but this bothers me when the number of super missiles that gets dropped is lower than the number of Metroids that I have to shoot. Especially when I know, like, each one can drop me, what, like 2 or 3? My entire arm up to the shoulder in this strange machine. Sure, everything will be fine. Fuck. Well, so much for that shit. So much for that shit. I don't know why Link is deciding to jump straight up when I'm telling him to jump backwards. Fucking hell, that's exactly what I did the fucking first time. So fucking irritating.
55, 56. Probably going to be a real low 58. Boing. Oh, for fuck's sake, Link, just shoot angle down, you dumb son of a fucking bitch. God fucking damn it. Get me off this fucking rock. 5807. Whew. We're done. We're done for the week. Yatane. Oh. What a video game. Now you're tied with ACM. Nice. Once again, the one redeeming factor of that run. I'll show it after. I see my times here. Yeah, that Turian time was fucking terrible. Third place once again. Got it twice. See, I learned long ago if I wanted to have fun speedrunning this game, I'd have to seriously move the goalposts.
I just ain't got it the way that other people do, and my hands are not getting any younger.
Dear Force!
See you next mission. My goodness. We did it. That's enough of that. Oh, man. Once again, a big thank you to Ponk for spending some time tonight hanging out in Stardew Valley. That's still a lot of fun. We've still got a little ways to go. And of course, a big thank you to Insane Firebat and everybody else from the SRL races. Again, always a lot of fun. Even if it may not sound like it from the tone of my voice. And the amount of cursing that I do. But anyways, for everybody else, thanks for stopping by, thanks for hanging out, thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. See ya!